Hey, what's up, you guys? WWE fan 0599 here again, and today we're going to review Terminator Genisys, or Genisys, or whatever they're calling this thing. So Terminator Genisys stars Arnold Schwarzenegger, Emilia Clarke, Jai Courtney, and Jason Clarke. And what this film is about, it's about, a T-800 gets sent back in 1984 to kill Sarah Connor, and Kyle Reese has to go back in time as well to save Sarah Connor. But here's the thing: another T-800 was sent back when Sarah was 9 to protect her, and Sarah's already the awesomeness that we know her in Terminator 2 already, and also they have to face this new threat. So what I think of Terminator Genisys? Wow, this movie was absolute garbage. Like, garbage. It is awful. Oh my, this movie is just bad, people. Oh my goodness, this movie is terrible. So yeah, but I do have a few positives. So let's get into my positives first. My first positive is Arnold Schwarzenegger as the Terminator. He's great. He's awesome as the Terminator. It was great to see him back as the Terminator. It really was. Definitely the best thing about this movie is Arnold as the Terminator. He was great. It was great to see him back. He was awesome in this movie, so yeah. Some of the action scenes I did think were cool, in my opinion. There were some action scenes that I did like. Not too many, more like just 2, so there were some, action scenes that I did like. They were pretty cool in my opinion, so yeah. Let's get into my negatives, because I do have a lot of negatives with this movie. First, the rest of the acting. The rest of the acting is not that good. The rest of the acting is not that good, in my opinion. I just think, yeah. First, let's just get this out of the way. Jai Courtney, awful. He is terrible. You are a terrible Kyle Reese. Trying to be like Michael Biehn. Michael Biehn. Michael Biehn will forever be Kyle Reese. You're just a ripoff. He was so bad as Kyle Reese. All he did was whine, complain. I'm like, yeah, I'm Kyle Reese. Yeah, I'm Kyle Reese. Like, he's just so painfully bad. He's so bland. It's just, oh my goodness. His dialogue was so terrible. Like, why are we casting him as Kyle Reese? Just really. Emilia Clarke, who I was really disappointed in. I didn't think she was a good Sarah Connor. It just seemed like she was overacting and, overcooking her performance. I think she's a great actress, but like I said, I think she was kind of overacting, overcooking it. Like, she was like, come with me if you want to live. Get it now, soldier! Like, it's just, what'd you come out of a G.I. Joe cartoon? It's just, yeah. And Jason Clarke as John Connor, he's not good as John Connor. He really is not. He just felt wooden and very bland as, John Connor, in my opinion. I was really disappointed in him as well, because he was great in Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. He's just so wooden in this movie. So yeah, he just is wooden. Very, very wooden acting, in my opinion, so yeah. The rest of the action scenes are not that, well, they're just uneventful, I will say. They're uneventful, and they're just, you're just like, oh yeah, it's an action scene, I just felt very, bored, so yeah. The writing's not good with this movie. The writing is pretty bad with this movie, so yeah. The story is just so all over the place. It messes up the timeline pretty well. They tried to X-Men Days of Future Past this, where they tried to erase the 2 bad movies, but they're trying to erase the good stuff for the first 2 movies. What are you doing? Like, so yeah. The story was all over the place. First, we're going to 1989, then we're going to 2017. Like, what's going on? So yeah. I felt like the directing wasn't all that great, in my opinion. I thought the directing, wasn't that great at all, so yeah. I thought this new threat they have to face or whatever wasn't all that good. I'm not going to spoil what this new threat is, because apparently the trailers love to spoil things, so yeah. But this new threat or whatever, I didn't think wasn't all that good. It just was kind of a generic villain, you know, so yeah. The pacing was terrible. It was so slow, you know. I just wanted this thing to end. The visuals looked awful with this movie. I couldn't stand how the visuals looked. They just looked so bad. You know, it's sad when you have better visuals in 1991 than in 2015, so yeah. So, Terminator Genisys is just terrible. I cannot stand Terminator Genisys. This movie is awful, so yeah. So it's time for my official grade on Terminator Genisys, and my official grade on Terminator Genisys is a D. I couldn't stand this movie. This movie is awful. This franchise needs to die. It just needs its resting place. Like, you were good enough to live. Like, it just needs to die. It's just getting, you know, worse and worse as it goes. So yeah, Terminator Genisys is getting a D. So what do you guys think of Terminator Genisys? Leave it in the comment section below. I'm WWE Fan 0599, and we'll see you all later. Peace.